Not on here. I kind of plagiarized the name just a little bit, but I made it different, just a little different. So we'll see if someone catches it because I think it's funny. What's going on? Do what? Cool, man. It's just me. I'm hanging out playing games. I'll do it like this for now. South Park. That's the fractured butthole. This is the torn butthole. Okay, well, that's very cool, Gary. Nice, man. Hello, Highwayman. How are you? Pat got it right away. Pretty close. But it's torn, not fractured. That's as different as this is from this. So, sounds shady. Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Playing a little bit of Fortnite here. Hopefully you guys, if you want to play, you're more than welcome to jump in, but I'm just goofing off right now. I needed to get a stream out of the way, so I figured this would be the easiest way to do it. Knock out a stream, hang out, play some games. Hey, ATT27246. Torn butthole. That's just funny. Oh, I like the dance. That's awesome, Boba Man. Let's get it. Napoleon Dynamite. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. There we go. Will you be online Monday? I'm sure I will, Gary. I'm usually on if not every day, every other day. Very few days I go without missing a stream. Can you mute that, bro? Perfect. Yeah, Jacob, we're going to have to mute you, bro. All right. Where to, ladies and germs? I think we should go Haunted Hills. His mic is picking up the sound of his TV. He doesn't have the sound set correctly. He's probably got just chat coming to his headphone, and then the rest of the audio is coming to the TV. But the audio from the TV is being picked up on the mic, and that's what's going on. Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. Thought we'd do something a little different. I'm playing the game, talk to you guys like this instead of making you guys watch the dumb game. Now you can just hang out, chat with me, and I'm giving more attention to this. I'm just goofing off on here. I'm really not interested in trying to, Fortnite hardcore or really go for anything. Fortunately, the shopping carts are still gone. Huh? What you want to see my face? Oh, you can see my face. Well, I can see my face. See my vest made of real gorilla chest. Oh, look at that, ducking and dodging. Oh, we got a squad here. Not good. This is not good. Not good right off the bat. Dude, I can't find a weapon for nothing. And it sounds like AT and Jacob are getting into it with them. Oh, come on. Get up there. Oh, are you? All right, well, I still don't have a weapon. As soon as I get one, I'm coming straight to you. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, give me a gun. There we go. Grab this up real quick. So what's been going on, Gary? How's your day going, man? Got her. All right, that went pretty well. I didn't think I was going to actually survive that one. Is there? Okay. So I bet he pushed out, and he's going to come this way eventually. All right, I'll leave it. Maybe I can find a slurp somewhere. Yeah. You can't have it. It's mine. I'm just kidding. We're going to have to... Yeah, you're not just whistling Dixie. Okay, well, unfortunately, I think this place is pretty beat. And we do have a bit of a run. I think we should head south like we're going to go to here, and then we'll cut in towards the soccer field. I think that'll be best. I am on FFS. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. I'm on PS4. I'm on the PS4. Just hanging out, playing some games, chatting with you guys. Jack, it's always good to see you as always. Carolyn, hello, Carolyn. Good to see you guys stopping by, just hanging out, doing something a little different, just playing the game. Figured I'd talk. Needed to get the stream done. Saw somebody else's stream. Somebody was prank calling him, and I felt so bad for the guy. He was getting really annoyed for it. I don't know how his number got leaked, but poor guy. Oh, yeah? But then again, though, who has a home phone anymore? I don't have a home phone. Somebody was here, obviously. I bet it was his fourth guy. He probably ran away this way. We should brain him. What's up with the nose? I don't know. I got a scratch on my nose right there. Maybe the cat did it. I don't know. Got them both. Oh, and there's the third one. Ooh, got all three. Can I get some of my gear, please? That was a good shot. Ooh, quick 4 eliminated. If you're being domestically abused, what do I do if I wink 3 times? What does that mean? Spare some mini shields. Help a vet spare some shields. There we go. Are you kidding me? I heard them before you even got there. I heard him inside the house. Dude, I just took them all out. I just eliminated it. Made him feel the burn. I took out all 3. All 3. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. You did nothing. I did all the damage. Nope, I did it all. All 300 with me. 300 damage this way. No, I'm not saying you didn't hit him, bro. Good stuff. I'm just saying. I just wrecked 3 of them. That's all. I don't know why they were trying to hide in a closet. That was the worst place for 3 people to be. I drip. No one ever got past 2. Ah. Oh, there's somebody here. Where are you, Bubbles? Oh, you're way up there, man. He's going to come in the storm over there. We got people in here. You coming on Xbox, Jeremy? I'm getting better at Fortnite. You know what, Jack? I may have to just jump over to Evie's account and play some Fortnite with you guys on that one. Problem is there's no streaming, so we really can't do that. But that's not a big deal. I'm really not. Doesn't have to be. You can just play for fun. Oh, there he is right there. Come on, back up. Back up. Woo! Oh, he's taking pot shots at me. What happened, Bubs? Oh, you're kidding me. Hit him, AT. Good stuff. There's another one to the right. 2 to the right. 2 to the west. Last chance is Jacob. Uh-oh. Oh, good. That guy's going to die because another team's coming in. Good. At least they didn't survive. That's all that matters. Yo, Joe, what's going on? Hello, Lisa McNamee Jiggy, she says. That's what's up. Oh, Greg is here. Hello, Greg. Boy, the whole gang is stopping by. How you guys doing? Maybe I should give up on this and just talk to you guys. What do you think? Should I just give up on playing the Fortnite, come hang out for you guys for a bit, or can we do both? What do you guys want? Does it matter? Yes, you think so? Pat thinks so. Pat thinks so. What do you think? Anybody else? Should I just give up playing, talk with you guys for a bit? That's fine with me. Doesn't bother me one bit. You know what? I'm not going to even wait for the decision. I'm going to power this down right now. It's done. There. Talking to you guys. What's the point? What's the point, right? Don't tell me how to do my job, Jack. Don't tell me how to do my job. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me grab something. I need a bottle of water if I'm just going to be doing this straight out chat with you guys. I need a couple bottles of water. We'll do some flavor games. What is a flavor game? I'll tell you what a flavor game is. Flavor game. Let's see. Don't want this one. Don't want this one. Singles to go, huh? Okay. So, all right. All right, so what we're going to do then is just let me fix the lighting here. It's kind of a gray day. I was expecting a storm to come in today. No such luck. Well, it's been storming a bit. All right, so I need to drink a bottle of water. So I want you guys to help me pick what flavor we're going to do. Should I do a Jolly Rancher watermelon? This is Crush strawberry. Hawaiian Punch purple. Wild Purple Smash, or we can go with the Jolly Rancher Green Apple. I love all these flavors, so you guys can't go wrong. So if you guys want to pick which one, that's fine. If not, I'll just pick one. What's up, John? How are you, good sir? John Franco. One more game. I'll be on in a little bit, guys. I want to do the talk with these guys and hang out with everybody. You look like you're using weight. I watched your man. Do I really? So losing weight, I think, is what you meant to go with. I'm always trying to cut some weight for summertime, you know. The red one. Gary gives me the red one. The red one it is. I'm sure I have. There we go. Nice little red drink. Man, they used to give us these all the time in deployments, Iraq and Afghanistan, and so I got so used to having flavor packets. So, and it's a good way to get your water in. They're also sugar-free, so... There we go. Well, thank you so much, Jack. I do appreciate it. Just cutting out a lot of the sugars. That's been a big thing. Cutting down on sugars has helped out immensely. This is the first time you've been in the stream, Lisa? Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Lisa McName. Nami, I'm not sure how you want to pronounce that because it does have the N. But if you guys want to go help support Lisa on her channel, make sure you guys do that for each other. Help support each other, build those channels up. Big announcement. I hit 1,700 subscribers, then I dropped down under 1,700 subscribers, but I'm back on top of 1,700 subscribers. So, absolutely, Jack. Jacob, I'll be playing more in just a bit, man. It's just that everybody's here hanging out, and it doesn't seem right to give them half my attention. So I figure I'd give you guys my full attention. Why not, right? Wunderbar. So let's see. Some stuff that's been going on in my life. This was great. There's been an artist. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to embarrass him. He's already hostile as it is. He's angry at me because he sent me some music of his, and he wanted me to listen to it and see what I thought and if I would pass it on. So I listened to his music, and I emailed my boss about it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. But so I let him know, hey, man, here's the website. If you do want to contact and you're interested, here's where you do the information. So he has been personally, though. I used my Facebook, which is, I think, my first mistake. I used my Facebook to let him know where the website was and everything. And then he was able to see, I guess, who I was. And he's been blowing up my Facebook. And he messaged me early this morning, was like, so what's going on with that? And I was like, listen, man, the email's been sent. Nothing more I can do. It's out of my court. If my boss wants to do something with it, he will. If not, it's not my thing. And then he began to tell me on how he's such a great artist and I'm passing up on such a great opportunity. And I'm like, dude, it's not me who makes that decision. It's not me who makes that call if I can send you to a studio or not. It's not me. It's not my label. So I just have to do what the boss tells me. The boss tells me that he wants me to promote this artist. I promote that artist. That's what I do. But people, and I told my boss about it this morning, and he was telling me, he goes, man, you're going to run into a lot of that. Don't let it bother you too much. It happens. It's raining there, huh, Greg? Well, that's what's up. Jiggy. I saw your stream the other day. I did miss it, but I went through and I watched some of it afterward. Some people, guys, I'm going to tell you about the music business. Will I dual stream again? Maybe. I'd like to set it up so that I don't have to dual stream. If I get the camera for the PlayStation, then I don't have to worry about that. I can just do it all in one. But it was fun to dual stream, have like looking this way. It was a lot of fun. And I think it opens up, but I got to figure out how to make sure I can keep my attention focused. Back and forth. But it's just a shame that so many people get upset. And it's not like, dude, if I could sign every artist, it'd be great, but you can't. And it's not my responsibility to do that. And I was trying to explain it to him. But it just, he didn't want to hear that. He just wanted to hear that I was going to sign him to a label and put him in a studio. And I'm like, dude, that's not how this music game works. But I don't know. What are you going to do? Raining on my side of Ohio? Raining on my side of Ohio also. Oh, nice. Well, we've got the rain down here. I'm waiting for it to pour before I start filming the storms. And I will be filming storms today. As long as we get enough storms in. Got my little incense going. Land of the brave, home of the free. There you go. Or vice versa. Maybe I can write your name. Jiggy. Let's do Jiggy. Jiggy. There's Jiggy. There you go. Nice little incense I got going here just to make the place smell good. I like incense sticks. I'm a huge fan of them. What kind did Evie buy here? This is, I guess, frosted mulberry. So I guess the mulberry bush. All around the mulberry bush, the warthog chased the weasel. You're leaving Georgia on Sunday. I live in Ohio. Oh, so many people are in Ohio, and that's awesome. I meet a lot of really cool people from Ohio. Ohio, I think, catches a little bit of a bad rap. Why? I don't know. But it's not that bad. I like Ohio. Rain sucks, especially when Jiggy, you're not just whistling Dixie. I got to mow my yard, too. But I think I'm going to wait until all these storms are over. What's up, Make It Wayne? I like that name, Make It Wayne. That is a clever name, good sir. Good for you, man. That is an awesome name. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have everybody here stopping on by. Don't forget again to support you guys. Help each other out. Get some channel growth going. I always make the rounds on the streams. I've already made my rounds on YouTube, stopping in other live streams, checking out, saying hi, saying hey to everybody I can. So I'm always trying to make the rounds. I think part of being a streamer is that you need to be able to stop in to other people's as well. Greg is great about that. I try to do my best. I know J-Man comes on all the time to check out the different ones. I'm Batman. That's awesome. Well, I happen to go to my bat cave. Roman Atwood lives in Ohio. Oh, does he now? That's awesome. Turn the beat around. All right, that's stuck in my head now. Because that one song. There's a movie. What movie was that? Dewey Cox is the last time I saw it in the Batcave. That's right. You're Irish. Well, very good. Wonderful, Lisa. I've been to Ireland a few times now. Only got to stop in kind of quick. I was flying in and out of the airports from Shannon, Ireland, the airport there, while we were going to and from Afghanistan, Iraq, and all that. So at least the nice thing was, though, is that when I first got to Shannon, I didn't know my way around whatsoever. But then the next time I deployed and they told us we're stopping in Shannon, Ireland, I'm like, sweet. I know where everything is. People are like, oh, man, I need to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, just follow me. I know where it is. It's a long walk from the terminal to the smoke pit, but we were there like 2 or 3 hours. So I got to hang out, check out some stuff, read a few magazines, look around. I loved the air. I loved the air. The air there was wonderful. It smelled so nice in Ireland. So nice. What's taters, Precious? I love potatoes. Who doesn't love potatoes? Potatoes are the best. Potatoes are the best. They're the best. They're the best. Oh, check this out. I did get this on, I picked up this a few weeks back. It's Pink Panther Goes to Hollywood on the Super Nintendo. So I thought that was really cool. I do have all my retro gaming stuff, a lot of the games down here right now. I sold off a few that I didn't want anymore. This one has been a highly sought after Sega game. The 6-pack. Everybody wants the 6-pack on Sega. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Hang On. So 6 games in one. You can't beat it. Golden Axe is a pretty sought-after game. Revenge of Shinobi is still awesome. Still, what a great game. What a great game. But I was selling off some of my old games that I just didn't want anymore, so I had to bring down the whole bucket. Well, here. Oof, let's just bring it over. I was going through some of my old games. As you guys can see, this is my little gaming container of all my video games. Well, most of them. I just got the Nintendo, the Sega, PlayStation, Atari. This one I think is cool since you said Batman. I got Batman on Sega CD, the original cartoon. Voiced by right here was the voice of this Joker was done by Mark Hamill. So Star Wars Luke Skywalker is the voice of this Joker right here. So if you didn't know that, there you go. I think he did a great job as Joker. He was another one that doesn't get a lot of credit. Greg had the 6-pack as well. I did just pick up Skate or Die 2, which is one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Skate or Die. Skate or Die 2. Ha. I did have to sell off. I sold off some of my old Nintendo 64 games. Just wasn't playing as much as I thought I was going to. Do have the old Game Shark for the PlayStation. I did just see the Game Shark from the Nintendo 64, which I need to pick up. I desperately need to pick up. And of course, there's the Game Genie for the Super Nintendo. So if you look at game, I don't know if I remember my other Game Genie. I think it's upstairs. It is upstairs. Here's a little blast from the past. Donkey Kong on Atari. I think that's still amazing that it's licensed by Nintendo, licensed by Nintendo, produced by Coleco for the Atari system. And that's just pretty wild. And of course, I have to have the Game Genie for the Sega Genesis as well. So I've got all the Game Genies except, well, I guess they were called Game Genies until they were only called Game Genies, I believe, for the Game Boy, the Sega, and the original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. After that, they became Game Sharks. Game Shark was the one that really took over after that. Now, if you get yourself some of the Japanese ones, you'll be able to play Japanese games. They make a way you can download. If you plug into the back of this, you can actually download, change the firmware inside of here so that you can play Japanese games. But there's consoles that have already done that. You can buy them pre-made and ready to go. So all you have to do is pop in your Japanese, pop this in the back of your PlayStation. There's a little button that'll come with a spring that you attach so that you can switch discs so the system doesn't think the lid's been opened. And then you'll load it with an American game, boot it, and then you put the Japanese game in, and you play Japanese games in. But you have to play it with the lid open so you get to see the disc spinning the whole time. So that's kind of cool. I did pick up a new Silent Hill game. I haven't got to play it yet. Silent Hill on the PSP. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one or not. Silent Hill, what's it called? Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories on the PSP for that. So I don't know. I've never played that one a whole lot. What was the other one I picked up? I got Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker here on also on PSP. I don't play a whole lot of PSP, but I thought these games looked cool. And I'm a big Silent Hill fan. Was a big what's the other game? Solid Snake games are always interesting and fun to play. So pick that up. Been hanging on to it. A lot of these games I've just been hanging on to for years and years now, and building my collection back up slowly of my retro video game collection. But it's a lot of fun to play these games sometimes, once in a while, bust them out. This is one I'm very proud of. Evie got it for me for as a gift. Uh-oh, we're knocking things over here, people. So this one is Zelda. What is it? Zelda Oracle of the Seasons. Oracle of the Seasons. So right there. Great little game. Got to play it a couple times. A lot of fun. They make another one. It's called Oracle of the Ages, I believe it is. And that one is more puzzle-based, and this one is more action-adventure-based. So there's two types of Zeldas, although you need both of the games to complete it fully. If anyone can actually remember what this is, I am going to be shocked. Can anyone tell me what that is? Anyone know what that is? They should recognize it, but you don't know. If you don't, that's okay. I don't expect a lot of people to do. It's kind of like I said, there's the Game Shark for the Dreamcast. I do have to get the boot disc, though. I got to download the boot disc, but I think I can make one off the internet. What's up, Big Money Life? Damn it, I did it again. All right, I got to stop with this. I just knocked that out again, and if this falls and burns, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for burning the carpet. So we're going to take that out. Okay. And I got to rearrange these. What's this game right here? Hold on. Oh, one of my favorites still. Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. You guys have seen a lot of these games before. Haven't added a whole lot of new stuff into the collection to really show off to you guys. But it's always fun to collect these. And like, I've never played this one. Never even popped it in. Muppets. Jim Henson's The Muppets. Never played it. Probably never will. But I thought it was cool looking, so I went ahead and picked it up. Sometimes I just like the way the cover looks. Animaniacs. I just like Animaniacs. So I thought it'd be fun to have the Animaniacs game. So there it is right there. The Rugrats, Earthworm Jim, Final Fantasy Legend. Most of these games, like here's the original Kirby's Dream Land. So Kirby was first released on the Game Boy. So this is the first Kirby game ever. Kirby is still a lot of fun, and it's become a huge franchise for Nintendo. So who doesn't love some Kirby games? I know I love the Kirby games. Oh no, this is pretty nifty. This is the Super Game Boy. So if you're not familiar with the Super Game Boy, so what you would do is you would take your Game Boy games, and you place it right in there, click it in, and then you play your Game Boy games on the Super Nintendo. So it was a really cool little piece of hardware they came out with, and I liked it. And it gives you anything that can give double life to new games or anything like that. You haven't played a Game Boy in years? I hear you, man. I've got the original one still that I keep around. It's one of my little prized possessions to have an original Game Boy. Serial number is decently low on it, so it's fairly old. Problem is I'm going to have to buy a replacement screen someday because eventually the screens just go bad. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way the screens are made. There's a glue that holds the screens together for that black background, if you remember, on the original Game Boy. And eventually, over time, there's nothing you can do about it. The glue will eventually separate, and the screen will lose contrast, and you just won't be able to play it anymore. I do have Yoda, Star Wars Yoda Stories. Still never played that one, but I like Yoda. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Who doesn't love Yoda? Use the Force, he does. But then there's Donkey Kong on ColecoVision. So I know I showed you guys the Donkey Kong on Atari, and there's the ColecoVision version of it. So Vision, and it's just different chips, really. I don't know if there's one was better. Do you guys remember? You love Earthworm Jim? Who didn't love Earthworm Jim? Earthworm Jim was great. Let me see if I can show it to you real quick. Yeah, there it goes. A little bit of a bad copy, but there's a little Earthworm Jim for you. Man, I loved Earthworm Jim. One of my favorite games, though. I guess it would kind of correlate with that genre of gaming. Would be where is it? Where is it? Here they are. Oh, there we go. Some of my favorite games ever. Vector Man. You guys remember Vector Man? And if you have Vector Man, you have to have Vector Man 2. So Vector Man, what a great fun game it was. I loved it. And if you still want to call for Sega secrets, you call 1-900-200-SEGA. and you guys can call and get special tips and hints. I doubt the line is even still open anymore. But, yep, there's Vector Man. Love me some Vector Man. That's a great game to play. That's a great game to play. And Evie's got a lot of DS games and stuff like that. So there you go. So many games in here, different systems. Let's see. I don't collect a whole lot on PlayStation only because I'm just not there's not a whole lot of games on PlayStation I really want. Not that there weren't a ton of great games. Oh, and of course, Castlevania. How can you miss out on Castlevania? Castlevania, I still think this is still one of the fun ones to play. I specifically got this for this because I like Castlevania, and yeah, Castlevania is awesome. So there we go. There's some of my gaming collection. It just happened to be down here. I didn't want to pull it. Oh, yeah. Can't forget Mega Man. You got to have Mega Man. You got to have Mega Man. It's almost a requirement. Almost a requirement. And then, of course, if you guys remember the movie Porky's, there's Porky's on Atari. Haven't got to play yet. I've seen it online. I've seen people playing it online, and it looks a lot of fun. Looks like an interesting game. Pretty in depth for an Atari game of several stages. You're Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Yeah, you can play sometime with me. Now, this is my favorite game on Atari. Mega Mania is my favorite one. You've got Kirby on NES. That's awesome, man. I love Kirby on NES. That was one of my favorite ones. I want to get that one eventually because that was the one where you could first suck up the powers. Here, we'll show you 3 generations of check this out. This is pretty cool. There we go. So there's the original Zelda. Link there and right there. So there's 3 Zeldas right there. You can't go wrong with that. That's the original 3. The original 3 right there. Link to the Past, the Golden Cart. Now, some people think that the Golden Cart is worth more. Actually, the gray cartridge, the standard gray cartridge, just like these that one is worth more than the gold one. People seem to freak out like, oh, it's the gold one. It should be worth more. It's not that it's gold one. It's that the gold one was mass produced and the silver one was reproduced later, but they didn't make as many. So yeah, the gray one is worth more. Not by a whole lot, a few bucks, but it is worth more. It is worth more. Let's see if I can stack all these back into their place correctly. Atlantis, I only bought this game, and I'm holding on to it because it could very well be Atlantis 2. I won't know until I put it in. You had Nintendo 64. Man, do I have fond memories of mine? Of course I have Nintendo 64. I just sold some games, though, but I still have Zelda. I keep a Pokemon game on hand. I've got Hockey for when SIP comes and Pokemon Snap. Now, I just sold some of my other ones. Star Fox, I did have to let go of. A few games I let go of. GoldenEye, I just wasn't playing it anymore. I really just wasn't playing them. So I just traded them out and got some different stuff. But I've got all the systems. Oh, yeah, Brandon. I remember, bud. I remember, man. But yeah, I've got all the systems. Short of the Sega Saturn, I've got all the systems. Mainstream. I don't have like a CDI, a Philips CDI. Or what was that one called? A PIP. If anybody remembers, I think it was a Microsoft PIP. It was their first attempt at a system. I forget, maybe it wasn't Microsoft, but it was called a PIP. Very elusive gaming system, the PIP. But these are just my games. You know, somebody comes over and wants to, hey, man, check this out. You want to play some retro? You ready? Look at that. There's Sonic 2. I believe it was Sega of America. This was Sega's hottest game when the Sega Genesis first came out and was released. And originally it was packaged with Altered Beast. So the first game you got was Altered Beast. And that was coming out in Japan. And then Sega of America told Sega of Japan, listen, don't package it like that. Drop the price and include the best game that you have on your thing. And Japan was like, are you sure? Really? That seems like a stretch. And the guy in Sega America was like, trust me, release it with your best game packaged in and it'll pay off, and drop the price. Sega was like, okay, we'll try it. And they did it. They dropped the price. And what happened was they wound up getting so many more people on. Now there's Pitfall still in the case. And if you remember how it all used to look inside when you got your book and your game right there. So still in the case. Very nice. Nice, good condition too. There goes Harvey Jr. So basically this is supposed to be the original Pitfall guy, and this is his son. And he's left them in there. It says Harry Jr., because I guess it was Pitfall Harry. I've been taken captive by the spirit of an evil Mayan warrior. Need help right away. Continue journey as planned. Through the rainforest, mines, past the waterfalls and ruins. But be careful. The Mayan Empire is filled with deadly traps and enemies. Think fast and move even faster. Hurry. Time is running out. Pitfall Harry. So though, hidden in the game. Oh, wow. Hidden in the game is the entire original version of Pitfall. So somewhere in this game, you can find the full version of the original game, Pitfall. Yeah, I remember E.T. This is a game I also enjoyed a lot, Risk. I've got Risk still in the box and package and everything like that. And it still comes with the Parker Brothers mail-in thing. I should probably mail that in and see if they will, if they'll honor it. I don't know what I get. Thank you so much for your purchase. Your opinion is good to us. Okay. So there you go. A little bit of Risk still in the Sega Genesis. With the Sega Genesis, the cases are easier to find because they're plastic. But back in the day when we used to get Nintendo games, man, I would take it out of the package, get my book and everything, chuck the box because nobody needed the box. And now you're starting to find out that years later, the boxes are the most valuable thing ever. If you can find them still in the box, still in package, it's pretty awesome when you can. So I'll pick up a few games like that once in a while when I find the ones that I used to, Joe. I sold it. I sold Jurassic Park on Sega, but I did play it and I had it. And I love playing as the Raptor more than Grant, but Grant was easier to get farther in the game. Risk on Xbox. Okay. I think Sip plays Risk on Xbox too, as well, or on PlayStation. But yeah, man. See, these games are great. There's a good one for you right there. Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation.
Lunch for you.
Oh boy, Evie's back and she brought lunch.
Nope, I'm not back.
You're not back. Okay.
Adios.
Bye, babe.
We're now going to Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had lunch and went to TJ Maxx.
All right.
And the whole entire place clapped for me at Cheddar's because I have gotten 2 modeling offers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Very nice. We'll talk about it more.
For me at lunch.
We'll talk about it when you get back.
All right. I love you.
Love you.
Bye, baby.
My pride and joy. Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation. Now, if you guys are a Final Fantasy VII fan, you'll understand this very much. I love this game so much that I keep 2 copies on hand just in case one of the discs goes out, that I have backups. So, and I've had that happen. Disc 1 on one of these games was giving me issues, so I switched discs. But wow, still nice to see that original disc right there. Look at that, Final Fantasy. I dropped the book. Now, I do need to start playing it again, though, only because I love the card game in it, which was Triple Triad on Final Fantasy VIII, which these were the last 2 Final Fantasy games that I played. Final Fantasy VII and VIII, I think some of the best ones. So I keep those on hand along with Resident Evil. Brad got me Tomb Raider. This is a reproduction cart of Tomb Raider. Been having issues getting it work. It works on the PlayStation 2, but not on the PlayStation 1. Pina, talk with Yets. That's Evie's game. There's a little Harry Potter game, Sorcerer's Stone, if you like playing some Harry Potter. I don't know why I got this game, but I got it for Evie. It has a snowboarding game. Maybe I'll play that, but it's Mary-Kate and Ashley. Evie collects Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen games. So if you see that she's got this Mary-Kate, and there's some more ones. There's here's another one. Crush Course. So Evie likes to collect the Mary-Kate and Ashley games. So we get those for her, and she collects those up. I don't know. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lisa. You're awesome. Lisa's awesome. Lisa from Ireland. Ireland. Glad you're stopping by. Oh, what a wee little bit of this. A wee little bit of that. How are these not fitting? How is it that I pull something out of the area and then I can't get it to fit back? It's just like the original packaging. Once you take it out of the original packaging, it never fits back in. Ooh, look at that one, guys. Area 51. You remember that game? The shooter? You have the little gun? That's upstairs. The case is a little bit in rough shape. How's the disc looking? Beautiful. Ooh, look at the reflection on that. Absolutely nice. That's kind of trippy. Look, you can reflect it in there. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. That's neat. There it is, Area 51, the #1 arcade hit game. Pina, tak mit jetzt! But yeah, so that's just some of the retro games I collect. I have some more somewhere. We're not even diving into the Nintendo games. Cody, there he is. Cody, how are you, sir? How are you? Let's see what other games. Ooh, who remembers Jaws? Jaws. Short game. You can beat it in about 15 minutes. Tops. I love it, though. It's one of my favorite games to play. Now, this is a little bit more of a rare game, a little harder to find and worth a little bit more money. Monster Party. Monster Party. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Evie got a modeling offer. That is so good. We've been waiting to hear if she was going to get one, and obviously it came through. I got Bayou Billy. For those who remember Bayou Billy, but I can't play it. I can't play Bayou Billy. I can't play it. Why? I got to find an old school TV because you have to have the gun for this one, the blaster, which I have. But LCD screens won't reflect the light back, so you can't play Bayou Billy on an original, on a newer TV. Some of the other games I like. Oh, here's a good one. Fester's Quest, one of my favorite games of all time. Great game. I do need to use the Game Genie to eventually beat it because this game is tough. This game is hard. Bart Simpson versus the Space Mutants, still considered one of the hardest games ever made. I dare you to get past level 1. And should you get past level 1, I dare you to try to get past the first obstacle in level 2. Impossible. I've never bitten past level 2. Maybe once I got past level 2. Captain Skyhawk, still a fun game, one of my favorites. Great sequencing. If you guys want a game that is probably one of the most underrated games ever, right here, Guardian Legend. This is an amazing game right here. If you guys, if you can pick it for $4 or $5, you'll get your money's worth out of this one. It has got so much stuff cram packed into here. They did a great thing, and it's by Borderland, Borderbound. I don't know why I want to think that Bandai bought them out, but I might be wrong. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love Jaws. Oh, who didn't love Jaws? Jaws was great. Oh, here's another great game. If you guys want to go out there, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the one based off the movie with Kevin Costner. Great game. Really in-depth. I've never beat it by myself, but I've gotten wicked far in it, but it's still tons and tons of fun. Jaws. Oh, yeah. So you guys have heard my story about the Jaws shark when I was a kid and I went to Universal Studios. That shark scared the piss out of me. Scared the piss out of me. I do have Top Gun. Right there. And then, of course, Top Gun Second Mission. You got to have the second mission. Got to have the second mission. These games were great. Top Guns were fun games. Try landing, though. That's almost nearly impossible. Super Mario's Duck Hunt, of course. I can't do the Duck Hunt yet, but I can still play Super Mario, which is a lot of fun. I keep Kung Fu on hand because Sip, he loves this game, so I always keep it on hand for him. I would never get rid of it. Sip loves that game. That's another good one I have here. We've gone over those. Like I said, Guardian Legend is a great game. Dr. Mario, if you're a fan of Tetris, Dr. Mario is a great game. A lot of fun to play. Janine used to own it. So thank you, Janine. I'm going to have to clean that off, get some alcohol pads, and remove her writing. But I understand parents used to do that. Kids would take games. They'd write their names on it. These weren't cheap back in the day, you know? And when you really think about what you were getting now as opposed to then, ooh, favorite game of all time, Shadowgate. Shadowgate. If I was ever going to speed run a game, it would be this one, Shadowgate. Tetris, of course. You got to have Tetris. Rolling Thunder, another great game. This one's made by Tengen. So if you notice that most games get the Nintendo seal of approval. Tengen was making unlicensed Nintendo games, so they did not get anywhere on here the licensing seal of approval. I never noticed this, guys. Whoever owned this game before me, their name was Jeremy, too. How about that? Jeremy right there. So whoever owned this one before me also was named Jeremy. So Jeremy has good taste in games. Good for you, Jeremy. Isn't it weird when you meet somebody with your name, too? I've always found that weird. And then I don't want to call them by their name because it sounds weird, but it sounds weird saying your own name. Evie brought me lunch. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Polar Express. That's on the Game Boy Advanced right there. That's Evie's stuff. I do have a bunch of Game Boy Advance games and Game Boy DS and stuff, but I just don't play them. Just don't get around to playing them as much. What games are there, though? Let's take a look. I don't ever go through these sets of games, so we'll take a look. A lot of these are Eevees. So, okay, so here's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on, what is this system? I guess this is Game Boy Advanced. Yeah, Game Boy Advanced. So there's Harry Potter for Game Boy Advanced. Lizzie McGuire. What's this one? Rocket Power. Yeah, you guys remember Rocket Power? Got the Rocket Power game. Another Lizzie McGuire. I wasn't aware they made that many Lizzie McGuire games. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. I just picked that one up because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku. Hi, Son Goku. Hi. And then what is this one? The Polar Express. The Polar Express. So we've got those. I like these games. They stack up so nicely, and they're just really cool looking. All right, so we'll put these away, and let's move into the DS. I guess we're going to go over the DS games as well. Why not? Now, again, most of these are Eevee's games. Almost all of them are. So we'll go through and see, though, which one she has. She's got quite the collection, though. So on her first page here, she has got so she's got CSI. She's got what is this one? Professor Layton's and the Curious Village. And this one is Mystery Files, some more mystery stuff. Okay, we flip over here. She's got some Pokemon, Titanic, another Harry Potter and the Deadly Hallows. That's cool. She's got Cars, Tinkerbell game, SpongeBob, Batman the video game. Ooh. Now this one I might play, Star Wars The Complete Saga. That one looks actually kind of interesting. So she's loaded up with games here in this one. Then we move on to this over here. We've got Buckingham Palace. It's an interactive tour of Buckingham Palace. Evie's very big into the British thing, especially since she found out that she's British, or mostly British. Then we've got the Guitar Hero. I've got two versions of the Guitar Hero on that one, and Guitar Hero Tour of the Decades. I think we've got the little thing for the DS as well, but I'm having trouble trying to get it to work. My Stop Smoking Coach. So there's a thing to help you quit smoking cigarettes on that. Math Trainer and Scrabble. And then we open up this one. Fashion Finds. I don't know what that is. This is another one of Eevee's games. Of course, I'm sure I'm going to hear how it's mine. The Magic School Bus and the Magic School Bus. There we go. Look at all these games. I could never even begin to play all of these. Now, for those who I asked earlier, if you guys remembered what this was, if you don't, somebody asked me about the Nintendo 64. This is the original RAM cart for the Nintendo 64, and you used to be able to upgrade the RAM cart. Well, this one is the original one that it came with. And if you look right there, it's called a jumper pack. Nintendo 64 jumper pack. And this came into it, and it basically was just the RAM that went into the system, and you could upgrade your RAM to play different games, better games. Some of them you needed them, and some improved older games to make them much better. But I keep the original on hand just because you never know. You never know, right? Well, I hope you guys are enjoying some of these little blasts from the past retro games. It always takes me back to being a kid, and I can remember all the times playing games with people and hanging out and having fun. Well, I guess we can go through some more. Oh, here, I'll hit you guys with one of my favorite games. There's The Lion King on Sega. It's one of my favorite games ever. Favorite games ever. Bust out the original that caused this one caused all the drama and the controversy back in the day. Mortal Kombat! That's right, Mortal Kombat. Man, people went crazy over the blood code. Whoopee! But you can put the blood code in, which is AABB, or AABBC, something like that. It's not hard to put the blood code in, but there is a blood code, and there are still so many secrets hidden in this game. You can fight Reptile in this game. Do you have the NES basketball game Double Dribble? I did, but I sold that to somebody. I did have Double Dribble. But I sold it. A lot of games that I collect and keep are the ones that I used to have as a kid and just have memories of. But some games not. I have some more games upstairs. Some of the other more expensive ones I keep kind of put away. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This Batman game, horrible. Don't play it. Don't play it. Eternal Champions. Look at the ad for Eternal Champions on the back. Another horrible game. But there it is, Batman and Robin, Sega CD. I've played the Sega CD a couple times. The music is really good on it, and I have one game which is called Lords of Thunder. Now, that game is fun. That is a fun game, and the soundtrack is absolutely... Oh, and those who remember the Nintendo 64, this is the thing that goes with Pokemon Stadium, so you could plug your Pokemon games into there and then upload and play all that. You remember all that. Oh, really? That's awesome. That's awesome, Big Money. Yeah, man, these games, they just bring you back to your childhood, and they remind you of times that were just great, man. Everything was awesome then. The games were coming out left and right. People were enjoying everything. Sure, Sean. No worries. Take your time, mate. But, wow, man, it was just great games back then. They just had so many great games. So many great games. But that's most of my video game collection. I've got some more somewhere. There's more games upstairs. Your basketball game, if you remember College Slam. I keep some sports games on hand. Pebble Beach golf course. I like playing golf once in a while. I'll jump on there. Oh, yeah? Right. Yeah. Now, see, what's nice is I'm finally at the age, too, where I'm like, I just want to beat the games. What was the game? Zelda. I only beat Zelda. I only beat this game, Zelda, for the first time ever, like 3-4 months ago. First time ever. So this was kind of like I need to complete this kind of deal. I'll teach you guys a trick, though. All right, so Nintendo uses these special kind of screws. And you can go online and buy the thing you need to unscrew it. It's a few bucks. Or you can just take a pin, remove the ink thing from the middle, put a lighter to the end, melt the end of the tip of the plastic, and then just push it into there. Hold it for a minute. It'll melt, stick to it, and then it'll form a mold, and then you can just unscrew it. They're put in with so little torque. It doesn't take much to unscrew these, but that's a little cheap way to get around it. Now, I know I have some Dreamcast, not Dreamcast games. Yeah, I have a Dreamcast game somewhere, and I've got some, what is it? I've got some Dreamcast games. I've got some Dreamcast, not Dreamcast, GameCube. That's what I meant, GameCube. Got some GameCube games that I still actually play. Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil. It's the remake of the original Resident Evil, and boy, is it hard. I was like, oh boy, I'll jump right in. I know where everything is. I went to go to places and nothing's the same. Everything's been moved. Every new areas added to the map. It's a whole new game. It's a whole new game. The graphics look amazing on it compared to the original. I just saw WWE on Sega. I had bought that game when I was a kid, brand new. It had Yokozuna and Lex Luger and Bret Hart and all that stuff like that. So it was good stuff. Good stuff. But there we go. There's some of my retro video games. I do have more PSP games. Of course, you have to have a memory card for all of these things. I have memory cards for the PlayStation 2. I've got more PlayStation games that I keep up in a wallet, my PlayStation wallet from when I was a kid. Those are my original games. Those are games I bought as a kid. I still have. And those are upstairs. Yeah, I keep those in a wallet, some of the games. And these things are great. It's not expensive to get into the retro gaming if you want to start buying back your old stuff. It's not wicked expensive. It doesn't start wicked expensive. They don't start off wicked expensive. It's when you start finding the games that you want, that's when it can get a little pricey, when you're like, I really want this game back that I used to have, and you find out that, holy crap, that game is worth a ton of money now. So it's hard to get a hold of it. There's a couple of them that are like that. A couple games that I want that are just way out there. Bret was one of your favorites. Bret Hart, yeah. Oh, man, that was good stuff back in the day. Great stuff back in the day. All right. I really didn't intend on going over. Oh, well, here, one more time. I've showed you guys. I've got this thing. This is a Commodore C2N cassette unit. So this was memory. You play games on this, and it's still in the box. In fact, it's still in the box in its original packaging. So if for those who remember Commodores, Big Money, maybe you remember Commodores. I don't know. But for those who remember Commodores, this was like the thing to have for when Commodore came out. If you had the tape drive, and I got this one at a thrift store, and they thought it was a tape deck, so they sold it to me dirt cheap because they thought it was a tape deck. And I'm like, do you guys not know what this is? And they're like, it's a tape deck. I'm like, yeah, it's a tape deck. It's a tape deck. And it's a tape deck. I think I paid like $4 for it, and they go online for like $70 out of the box. So this was a good find. These are great finds. But again, I hadn't really planned on bringing out the retro game stuff. It just happened to be sitting down here because I had pulled some stuff out to sell some old games I didn't want. And I figure it's always fun to go over the old games. Takes you back. I never got to play. No, I did play Commodore once when I was a kid, years ago. I think it was like, okay, I was 5 at the time, so it must have been like 1990. I got to play on the Magic School Bus, right? That's still a good game. The Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus. Is this the Magic School Bus? I love that shit. The Magic School Bus. Wouldn't it be great if they made a live action version of the Magic School Bus? I think that would be great. That would be awesome. Who would they cast for Miss Frizzle? Who would you guys cast for Miss Frizzle? I have an actress in my head, but I don't think that I can't remember her name. The bus driver lady was very irresponsible. Miss Frizzle, yeah, she was a little kooky. She was a kooky lady. But who would have loved to have been on that one? Suzanne Sarandon? Possibly. She'd make a good one. She'd make a good Miss Frizzle. You need somebody who's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Who would make a good... Who would you cast as the cast? Frequently. Yeah, you have no joke. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. Good stuff. We're doing so. I'm just hanging out. We won't be here too long. I want to play some games. But I figured I'd stream with you guys for a bit. And hang out. Talk for a minute. Again, I saw some other people on YouTube that were just... someone was having a bad day, getting prank called, and that sucks. But I'll say this, though. I said to somebody, I was like, well, if they're going to call you like that, prank them back. And then someone was like, well, he's not 12. Don't say things like that. He's not 12. Like, you don't have to be 12 years old. If someone messes with you, you can mess with them back. It's fun. I love getting wrong numbers sent to my cell phone. Don't text my phone number. Don't text my phone if you get the wrong number. I will fuck with you. Just because it's fun. The last one I got was somebody sent me a picture, and it was some kind of thing they developed, some slogan or something they come up with, and it was for breast cancer, and it was with boxing gloves or something like that. And I asked the person, I was like, are you suggesting that I punch boobies? And the guy was like, oh, I think I sent it to the wrong number. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. No big deal, man. It happens. I wonder if it's still in here. Or maybe not. I don't know. I got to delete some of these. Anyway, yeah. People don't seem to answer a lot. 2017. Holy crap. There you go, guys. How about that? One of my NCOs found one of my old Mustangs. That's one of my old Mustangs. That's pretty Mustang. I used to have a 1990 7-Up convertible Mustang, 7-Up edition Mustang out in California. Love that car. Love driving with the top down. Top down, summer in the city. Grass is green, them girls are pretty. There we go. I don't know why people say don't play with fire. It's so much fun. Remember what I tell you about drinking and driving? That shit's awesome. Turn off the lights, let go of the steering wheel, and go for it. I did that in the desert one time, not drinking and driving. I don't condone drinking and driving. I was joking about that. But what I did was I was driving through the Mojave Desert, going back to base, and it was dark outside. And I was like, I wonder. So I just kicked my headlights off, and I was just driving through the desert with no lights on, top down. Wow, man. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I loved living in the desert. I'm definitely a desert dwelling person. I love living in the desert. The desert just suits me. That kind of lifestyle suits me. I liked the desert because it was hot, but it was a dry heat. So it was never like uncomfortable. It was just like, woo! But okay, there's ways to cool off. Get into some shade, drink some water. There's always a way to do something like that. Become a sand person. Yeah, there you go. Sand people. There we go. I let the hair down a little bit. There we go. Much better. Hi. Peace be with you, my son. But yeah. Hello, Nitro Nuke. Good to see you again, man. You're going to need my number so you can prank me? I'll get that to you, Joe. I'll get that to you. What are you going to do? Hey, Big Money, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming to hang out, bro. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. Thanks for walking down memory lane with us through the video games. It's always great when somebody else remembers some of them, and I know a lot of my other people have already seen them before, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to hang out, and we'll talk old video games another time maybe. This is always fun. Guys, make sure we support Big Money Life's channel. He's a good guy. Seems like he's a really good guy right there, huh? Not for nothing, dude. Not for nothing. But, yeah. I don't know really what else we were going to go over. Maybe we'll just sit here for a minute and we'll think. And then I think some more. And how sweet. I could dance with all the fishes. Can I ask you a question? Well, technically, Nitro Dick, you just did, but you're more than welcome to ask me another one following this one. So yes, please. Adios, everyone. Bonus nachos. Bonus nachos. But yes, please, Nitro Nuke, go for it, buddy. Absolutely. You're more than welcome to ask a question. Drinking and driving, playing with fire, letting your hair down. You're the wild man. I love it, man. That's awesome, Ian. Good stuff. Drinking and driving, playing with fire, letting my hair down. Wow, that's funny, man. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ian. Good stuff. Maybe we'll just put another staple through my tongue while we're at it. How about that? That was actually pretty fun. I can't believe people freaked out over that. Sorry, autocorrect. Last night, I was happy enough. I was pleased to have the LA Beast stop in the stream. He came to hang out for a little bit. So Kevin came over, was hanging out with us for a little while, which was always a pleasure to have him stopping on by. He'd never seen Fortnite before, so I invited him to come play, but I don't think he was available. It was kind of late, too, so I understand that, people's schedules are different. But I've noticed he's up at the same times I am. We're up at really weird schedules, and I think it's a YouTube thing that once you start getting into YouTube, you might be up some weird hours. I don't know. It just seems like I am. What gaming headset do I use for Fortnite? You're going to laugh if I show you. Why? Is it bad? Does it work well, Nitro? Is it a bad setup? What do you think? What kind do you think I use? Because I'll tell you right now, for Fortnite, I use these earbuds from my cell phone, and it works great. Works fine. I hear beautiful. Microphone picks up clearly. Seems to be doing just fine. So that's what I use. I would dance and be merry. And to shoot Harry if I only had a brain. Picture me. I'm sorry. Okay, no Peanut. Not right now, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. But stop, dude. Come on, bro. No. Hakmutiets, go away. Go away. Sit right here. Right here. Come sit. Good boy. There you go. Well, thank you so much, Joe, for stopping on by, man. I really do appreciate you being here. As always, there's Piper right there. You guys can see Piper moving. Piper. Let's wake her up. Piper. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. We're live. Do you want to stay up for that? No? Okay, you go back to sleep. I'm sorry I woke you up. I thought you wanted to come hang out in the stream, Piper. Apparently not. Booty Boys! What's going on, Booty Boys? How you doing, man? The excitement was too much for her. She passed out. All right, Nitro Duke, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll be online here in just a little bit playing some games, so if you guys want to jump back in, we'll do that as soon as the stream is over. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure I get a face-to-face in with you guys once in a while. You know, the gaming thing is a lot better. I like streaming with the gaming only because I don't have to focus on so much of what I'm doing as visually. I know you guys are just, all I have to do is worry about talking. But this one I got kind of like visual and audio, so it's AV. I know, right? But it's all good. Well, sweet. Until then, yes, sir. We'll see you later, Nitro. You take it easy, bud. You just take it easy. Hi, Pipes. Okay, Peanut. Okay. I'm petting you. I'm loving you. Add you on Facebook. You guys are welcome to find me on my Facebook here on my YouTube channel. If you just go to the homepage, you'll see my little button in the top right corner. It'll be like right up there. When you go to the main homepage, you'll see my Twitter, my Facebook, all that. You're more than welcome to add me, guys. Feel free. Twitter, I don't get on Twitter a whole lot. Instagram, once in a while for the Unique Drink Guru, which I got to start buying some more drinks again. We'll be doing another episode of the Unique Drink Guru soon enough. And as you guys heard on Father's Day, I talked to my dad. We're going to be going out to his place to do a Unique Drink Guru episode out there. So it'll be the Unique Drink Guru featuring Papa Gandhi. So we're very excited to do that one. Very excited. My dad's a cool guy, so it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm actually nervous. You never know. He might bring out something weird for us to try. Who knows? Right? Right. All right. Man, this hair is getting in my way. Almost ready to donate, but look at this perfect little curl. Look at this perfect little curl out of nowhere. Look at that curl. Twisties. Evie's like, I hate your hair. It's so beautiful. Yeah, not bad. We pulled 2 yesterday. 2 dubs at the end yesterday with our buddy Diet Boof over there. So I always try to pull at least 1 a stream. If we can get 1 win a stream, I'm usually very happy. But it doesn't always happen. There's been a few streams where we don't get it. But then like yesterday, we nailed 2. So how can I complain about that? They are fun, though. They are a lot of fun to watch the action. And I'll do more. I'll probably stream another one tonight. But I know a lot of people don't like those. Some of the crowds prefer the face-to-face. Oh, well, thank you so much, Gary. I like the strategy I run. I'm not like every other Fortnite player. You know, I'm not going to run in and look for action. I'm a slower paced. I like it taking my time. I like thinking out what I'm going to do. I try to avoid fights because that's honestly the best way to get the numbers. Like they said in the movie, The Hunger Games, the odds always be in your favor. And the only way to have the odds in your favor is to live longer. When you start the game off, say like you're playing 100 people by yourself, a solo game, you have a 1 in 100 chance of winning. Just by half the game going away, you've doubled your odds. So now the odds are in your favor. So creeping around for the first bit of the game and avoiding fights, but you do need gear. So trust me, I understand that it gets tough. I got both puppies one on either side. Hi, puppies. Hi, doggies. Hi, Peanut. Hi, Butter. Hi, Peanut and Butter. Peanut and butter. Peanut and butter. Hi, baby girl. Here's Butter. If you guys want to see her, this is Miss Butter. And here's Mr. Peanut. There he is. Okay. Don't need drama. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lisa. Who wants drama? It must have been driving at night with the lights. Can you curl your hair? Must be a delayed reaction. I've curled. My hair is kind of naturally curly as it is. But Evie straightened it once. Evie straightened it once. I would love to straighten it again. I'll tell you this, too. I've never had the sensation of them getting used to this sensation of wet hair touching my back when I'm in the shower and I put my hair back. And I've never had that before. Never had that before. Oh, I get what you're saying now, Ian. I get you now, Ian. I understand what you mean. Now I got you. Delayed reaction. It's just the awesomeness bleeding through. It's because awesomeness is just, it pushes through. And if you didn't know, awesomeness is curly. So there you go. But it's almost long enough to donate to the Hair Foundation for the kids with cancer. Almost there. So some kid out there is going to get a top-notch wig. Guys, we're starting to kind of dwindle down here a little bit, and that's okay. That's about where I wanted to be. I just wanted to stop in, spend some time with you guys, say hello. I was streaming, playing the game. Come on. All right, come on up. There you go. Oh, your foot's caught. Hold on. Peanut. There you go. There you go. Hi, my boy. There's my boy. There's my butterballs. Oh, there's my mutts. There's my mutch. Oi! Hello, Ann. Well, we were getting ready to go, but we'll wait a minute now that Ann's here. There's my mutts. There's my mutts. There's my Peanut. He's a good boy. Yeah. You want to hit the lick spot? Make him lick. Go. Hi. Somebody said they did a study and that when you hug your dogs, it causes them stress. I was like, are you kidding? You haven't met my dogs. Stressing a dog because you hug them. I can't believe somebody wasted money on a study like that. Next time you guys want to throw away some money like that, anybody has like a scientific thing that actually wants to take the time to research whether hugging a dog stresses them or not, you let me know. And I will do a study to see how much stress it causes a hamster when you stare at it. That's what I'll do. My doggies love being the huggies. They beg for it. They beg for the hugs. Yes, they do. What? There's a good boy. But yeah, that's that. I want to do something different. We've never done this before. Are you ready? Steady. Wait for it. Peanut, calm down. Calm down, Peanut. Bye.